They get him off. This is a live look at Navy Marine Corps Memorial Stadium in Annapolis. Early season momentum at stake here as we have a Week 2 clash here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Florida Atlantic Owls and the Navy Midshipmen. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Home of some of the most iconic college football games in history. Navy Marine Corps Memorial Stadium in Annapolis, Maryland has seen so many games between Navy, Army, Air Force. This is a beautiful space and a very unique campus in Annapolis, Maryland. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Ready to kick it off and get this game started. Fielded in the end zone, it's Green. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. So the Navy Midshipmen will go on offense first to start this game. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
No, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. Now, a running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
They'll read it to the left on second down. There he goes. Powers through. And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying to get the corner. He'll keep it on second down. stuff on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback, somebody has to have the pitch, and most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
Tried to find some running room, but there was none to be had, and he's well short. It'll be 4th and 5. Navy will have to punt it away. On the return. He's got great speed. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Hits inside, it's Bernard. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire...
Makes a grab and room to run. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Cuts it upfield. It's Bernard. Couldn't really get started there. Pickup of 1 to the 35.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Give to the running back. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Looking to pass. It's straight. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. And what a missed opportunity early in this football game. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
The Navy offense sails out, ready to go to work. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. They'll give it to Robinson. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. The corners are walked up tight. Here comes the heat. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And that's absolutely going to be one of the keys to this football game. Keep the rabbit in the cage, man. Don't let him get outside that pocket, start bouncing out wide. That's where he'll do a lot of his damage with all that speed. That is a big key for this defense. Great job here early in the football game.
They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Gonna run it. It's Bernard. Picked up maybe 3 on the play. It's 2nd and 7.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
He goes out of bounds after the big play, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that one's about. The big... On offense, and the play will stand. The offense declines the penalty. Just couldn't stay off the quarterback, and that roughing the passer call has them set up with a 1st and 10. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pick.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
On play action. Still looking to his right. He's going to take off. Quarterback gets the 1st down and more. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. They'll run it. Just ran him over. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Keeps it himself. He'll pitch it. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
And you kind of thought in that situation QB might keep it, but makes the right read. Gets it to the pitch man, and what does he do? Gets downhill. Get downhill and get that 1st down. New set of downs. Nice execution.
And going airborne! A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the...
Setting up for the extra point after the 1st score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. A 67-yard touchdown drive there, and they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the 1st quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida Atlantic has the lead. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. 2 running backs alongside the quarterback.
Here we go, ready. Ready, go.
They'll run out of the gun here with Robinson. Oh, he's got some space. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The offense set for a 1st down play. On the option. The keeper on the option. Fights off a defender. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Let's see what they do on 2nd. The give to the fullback. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Navy will have to punt it away.
Number 68 in punt formation to kick it away.
catch is made at the 15. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. But nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Quick give. It's right. Finding some room. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Split backs here. Pulls it and fires to the left. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. Second and long here. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. He's open on the right.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
Looking to throw it straight. Look out! And he avoids the sack.
It's too bad because these receivers are winning outside one-on-one. If this offensive line can just give their quarterback a little bit more time, there are some plays to be had.
Looking for the edge. Quarterback keep. Sees some running room. Got the first down. And he's knocked down, but not before he picks up enough for the first down. And the Owls pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Fresh center downs going to the air. Moving out to the right. He's going to run it. Breaks into the open. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw one first. Still looking. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Owls. Oh, and the extra point is blocked. He picks it up. Remember, he can take it back. He takes it all the way back for the 2.
I love the effort by the field goal unit. They don't just take the play off. They don't hang their heads. They rush the extra point. Look at that. Get their hand up, get a paw on it, pick it up, and take it all the way back for 2 points and gain some momentum for this defense.
On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And Navy will go back on the attack. Nothing but punts as a result of the first 3 offensive drives, hoping this one gets a little more done. Give to the fullback. Tried to keep those big legs churning, but he'll be stopped for a loss. Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on second down. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll send the back in motion. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Navy will have to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Fields the punt. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Buying time to his right. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gain of 2 on the play sets up 3rd and 8. They've got the ball in midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, pinning them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. They give to the big fullback. Runs through a tackle. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here and trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking down the middle. Can't make the catch, and it'll be 3rd down. He had that thing and just lost his concentration. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. They're all over him. Avoids the pressure and gets away. Hard running there. Oh, that move is going to leave them dizzy. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the first. Rush is on. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure.
Caught, and he's got room. He's at the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Navy! This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. On the ground, it's Bernard. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Play action on first down. Escapes the pressure going right. Lets it fly. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Well, that is one the tight end is going to want to have back. He was wide open on that play. That's one he's got to make. He's got to be able to make that catch.
Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about.
He wants to take the top off. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. In modern college football, Jesse, if there's time, there's an opportunity to attack.
And I like them being aggressive here too, guys. Look, they practiced this all week long. Now you're in that situation to go out there, have some fun, and let it fly.
And defenses are taught to stay deep, play prevent in these situations. So I think you could get a good chunk play and then possibly get a field goal to tack on before the half.
You don't see that penalty too often, but we see it here, an illegal forward pass. So that'll cost them a down, 2nd and long after the illegal forward pass. Rush right in his face. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break.
Ready, go!
On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Well, that time on 3rd and long, they just took what the defense gave them. Nothing down the field. They were hoping maybe he could make somebody miss after the catch. Wasn't able to do it, so now it sets up 4th.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. All the way back to the 15. Discards him with the stiff arm. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. Let's start with Texas in their matchup against the number 2 team, the Ole Miss Rebels. And it's the Longhorns, eyeing a 2nd win after the opening week loss. They're on top here in the first half. Now let's take a peek at some of the other contests around the country, games that promise to have an impact on the standings. Now back to your game in Annapolis.
Navy will kick it deep to get the second half underway. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one as the return is stopped short of the 25. The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. Under pressure. Left side, it's Bernard. Oh, he got loose. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Making a play like that to open the drive can really get the momentum going. First down from the 43. Moves the pocket. It's straight. Throws to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. Long way to go on 2nd down. On the run, it's Bernard. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. Off play action on 1st down. Moving to his left. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. The pull and throw off the RPO. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Taking a shot. And he makes the grab, but can't get the foot down in the field of play. Almost had 6 there. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Across the 25, he's got room. Turning it on. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
And both these quarterbacks, man, they're showing off their ability to take off and scramble and make plays. Right here, it's a design pass. He's looking to make a play.
Makes the grab. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. After a drive this long, a field goal will be demoralizing at this point. It's 3rd and goal. Dropping back, it's straight. Takes a hit as he fires. Touchdown, Owls! Quick strike through the air for the score. Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. They march 78 yards down the field, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. Out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Midshipmen will get things going here on offense. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards.
Ready. 180. Go, go.
Looks as if he's going to run it. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Ready, go.
Handoff to the fullback. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. Ran through the tackle and just keeps moving. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. They used the jump play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Motion from the back.
Go, go.
Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Robinson. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7.
Go, go. Go, 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 go.
Pulls it. And he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they... Sack at the 47. Navy will have to punt it away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. He makes the catch at the 10. He gets a block. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. So here comes the Florida Atlantic offense ready to go to work. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Oh, pressure's coming. And he gets it away.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
He had a chance to get rid of it and avoid the loss. Instead, the defense pushes him out of bounds for the loss. Oh, it is on the offensive line to shore up the protection after the sack on the last play. 3rd down. Back to throw, it's straight. Moves to his right. Trying to make magic with his feet. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. Florida Atlantic going back to work after moving the chains. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Gonna take a shot at this DB. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Porter. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. This Florida Atlantic offense is moving quickly. Fresh set of downs going up top. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Finds his man, it's Ford. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. The holding penalty will make it 1st and 20. Trying to get the corner. The pitch. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that rep.
Rolls right. Fires to the right. And the pass is incomplete. It's the final play of the third quarter. Fourth quarter is coming. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. So we open the final period with a third down play. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Extending the play. Still in the pocket and fires over the middle. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30. Sends it back in motion. Keeps it himself. Keeps it on the option. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. Second down to the air. Turns up, it's Baptiste. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Here comes the heat. Has to throw it away on 3rd down. Navy will have to punt it away. Not a lot of room to field this one. He got nothing on the return. Outstanding job there. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. Pulls it, trying to get the corner. Nice job to get down there and avoid the hit with the slide.
And how about the aggressiveness of this defense? I love this. Don't let them get to the sideline. Kept the ball in the middle of the field, went after the quarterback right away like some missiles, and got him on the ground.
The play fake. He's got his man across the middle. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Back to throw, it's straight. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Plowing ahead on 4th down. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Drops back on 1st down. Got his man in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Owls go back to work after moving the chains through the air. The run inside. It's Bernard. Showing off those sweet feet as he gets it to the 45.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going. You're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here.
Lets it fly. He's got it way down the field.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys. Perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Sells the run, wants to pass. Stepping to the right. It's complete! Into the end zone! Touchdown, Florida Atlantic! Lining up for the PAT. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown, and they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. And here comes the Navy offense. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Baptiste. Slips one guy, and now he's loose. It's a seam wide open. The 10. Touchdown, midshipman. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Love the play call offensively. They knew the defense were crowding a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, and once they were able to get into the second level, all they had to do was make one guy miss and get one good angle. And with the speed that ball carrier has, man, that thing was a sure shot touchdown.
And the extra point is good. He'll start the return inside his 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. Wants to throw. It's straight. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Just going to keep it after the snap. He did not make it a stonewall on 3rd down. Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. After the filthy move, he's got room. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Just smothered on the play. 2nd and long here.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He'll pull it down. And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground. They're going to go from their own side to the line quickly. A big play here. Snaps on 4th down. Look out. And down he goes. He recovers the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, in this situation, the only offensive player who can advance the fumble is the guy who dropped it. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. They're all over it. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. Makes the grab right along the back of the end zone. They'll try to add another to their lead. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Navy offense ready to go on the attack. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And
oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. Back to pass on 2nd down.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
That slides a little early and short, and now it's going to be 4th down. Offense staying on the field. They'll hurry up on 4th down. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Navy will have to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They've put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
Knocked down way behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be an 8-yard loss.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
In the backfield, it's Bernard. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, David.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks and you start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not, we talked about it in the offseason, oh, we want to do this. Now you're starting to execute it and put it together on the field.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.